What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Red Devil Stand. This is your Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid Watchalong. Now, just before I start, guys, Victor Lindelof is right back. Basically, the team is Rashford, Fernandez, Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane, obviously Maguire, Teller, Shaw, Pogge in. I might change. I don't know which shut they're in. Don't really said yet.
Do you ever notice this with your mobile? When it gets to about 2 years old, predictive text just dies. It just makes up words. It would be interesting to see Lindelof play right back the way Lam did and Tyler Adams sometimes does, moving into CDM role as we push forward in attacks as Jason. And also, Champions League Ronaldo and Varane will make us win the trophy. Being too optimistic, let's see how I feel. You know what? Even if Champions League Ronaldo turn up, I just want to make this clear as well. The enormity of the task in front of us. Even if Champions League Ronaldo turns up, Champions League Varane turns up, Elite De Gea turns up, Elite Bruno turns up, Maguire and Rashford are elite form, as does Luke Shaw, as does Paul Pogba, as does Jadon Sancho. Even if every one of our players finds their elite level, is our 11 better than Man City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, PSG, Chelsea? And we'd have to probably beat 2 or 3 of them. That's why I don't think we'll win the Champions League. Because one, we'd all have to find elite levels, which we don't look like we can. And even then, I just still don't think our team is as good. So I don't think we will be able to win the Champions League. But we've just got to hang in there as long as we can. And what I would say though, I think we're going too far ahead of ourselves. Why are people talking about us winning the Champions League? It's the same thing. I think some United fans never learn. When we beat PSG, that night in Paris, I find that night quite embarrassing. A lot of people look back on it and go, oh, that penalty from Rashford, it was the biggest smash and grab I've ever seen. And in the next round, Barcelona obliterated us. And it was the quarter-final we got knocked out in. So I just think, let's take each game at a time. That's all we can do. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We start talking about winning leagues and golden boots and Ballon d'Ors and all this shit. And actually, our form over the last 10 years has been abysmal. Let's just look at the game as an individual game. And what I would say is, it's not acceptable to get knocked out by Atletico Madrid. They are sixth in the Liga. They're having a bad season. They're conceding a lot of goals. It would be embarrassing to not get through this time. And then let's see what happens in the quarterfinals. Because I tell you what, if we pull out Man City or Bayern Munich or Chelsea or Liverpool, we'll be the underdogs. And if we get through, we get through. Welcome to the Members Club for this year. I think Lindelof could do the same job as Tommy Asu, says John. And I do think as well, one of the real key points that I didn't really finish up on is that we do tend to struggle against Spanish sides. Why do you think we struggle against Spanish sides? I think we struggle against Spanish sides because Spanish sides tend to be very confident on the ball. Barcelona, Man City, Bayern Munich. Think of Sevilla, think of Valencia, think of all these teams over the years that have played United and been confident in knocking the ball about. And I think that's exactly what Paps is saying there. It's their passing ability. It's their ability to pass the ball, keep the ball. And that's what worried me. We played Villarreal this season at Old Trafford. I don't know how they didn't beat us because they were so much better than us. But what they didn't do is they didn't kill us off. And that is our chance. Get this game to Old Trafford, use the Stretford end and the Old Trafford crowd and annihilate them with that Old Trafford crowd. I think that always gives us a chance. Palace are 1-0 up if you're interested in that, by the way. Palace are playing Watford, who we play on Saturday. So Watford playing tonight is quite a positive for us, actually. Good news. I'm happy that they're playing because it puts us both as fresh as each other. Liverpool have just kicked off against Leeds and Spurs are playing Burnley. We could do with Burnley getting a result there. That would help us out in our quest for top 4. So it could be a good night for us tonight. Arsenal against Wolves tomorrow night, if you're interested in that. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff, yes. How many times in our history have we won a game when we shouldn't have? It's our trademark under Sir Alex, says Stu Mallon. I disagree with that, Stu. I don't think we were underdogs massive many times with Sir Alex. I think we were a team that were favourites a lot of the time. We weren't underdogs in the 99 final. We just, we had a few injuries. Watford have equalised 1-1. Nick 97 says, "Hi Mark, just home from work. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Maguire's not captain. You've probably already spoken about it. What's your thoughts? Could be major progress." Nick, I don't want to ruin it for you, but he is the captain. Uefa tweeted out that Maguire was not captain and Bruno was captain, but Manchester United tweeted the team out that Maguire was captain. So I don't know what's gone wrong there, but he is the captain. Only United can sign Ronaldo and not have a plan to use it, says Liam Deegan. Thanks for all the super chats that are coming in. Please subscribe to the channel, bottom right-hand corner. We will be live all the way through till full time. We will then have my match reaction where you can do your player ratings, which is from both.
I know, Jay.
Mark every player out.
I know you do, Jay. I know.
And also, we have got the fan forum.
No, I miss my fiance as well, Jay. I do.
United are warming up with a back four, so looks like we are going to play with a back four. Which I must say, because he said he thinks it's a back four, and I said no, I'm convinced it's a back five. So I'm happy it's a back four. I am happy it's a back four. I don't want to see us changing, but I've got to say though, if it is a back four, and Jessica said Lindelof is playing right back, it'd be interesting. Do you feel sorry for Delay or Wan-Bissaka in that scenario? Are we shoehorning Lindelof in to a position that isn't his position? I know he played there before, but are we basically putting Lindelof in a position that should be Delone because he doesn't dare drop Maguire? United app says Bruno is captain. You wonder if it was meant by the club to see fans' reactions. I think 97.
How far does your lives? What? How far does yours live? About show the way, Leicester.
I think you're talking about the Emmadale Cup. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about the Emmadale Cup on here. We're Champions League mates. We don't talk about Thursday night shit. Thursday night, I ain't interested in it. I don't care what Barcelona do on their Thursday nights. If they want to play football in the Emmadale Cup or they want to go out bowling, it's I'm not talking about
that. That's it, we make it.
I won't be doing it. You won't believe Watchalong final. Forget about it. Those days are over until next season. But Lindelof at right back.
It's good to me now. Not I did this. Oh, that's good to me.
I do think it. I do think it's interesting.
Yes, it's in Leicester.
Lindelof has played at right back before. And
does yours live up? But I'm guessing it's Pascal Ness.
I would question why Delo's not playing, really. I really would. I'd say, well, why is he not playing? Why is he not playing? I don't know. But I certainly think Lindelof deserves to start. He was never going to drop Varane or Maguire, so it's the most.
Oh, God. I'll find it in a minute.
Gurney, I'll do you a favour and get you out of chat. There you go. You don't have to waste time typing there. And imagine FC Freiburg versus Man United for under 19. I mean, imagine being in the Conference League. Anyway, we're 9 minutes away from kickoff. I'm looking forward to it. Very excited about this. Manchester United in Madrid. This is what it's all about.
Am I going to find this? That's 7-3. Wait a minute.
Is the Champions League a distraction in your race?
Nope.
I mean, at what point did that journalist
Two. I mean, son of a bitch.
Is the Champions League a distraction in your race for fourth place? No, it's not. Because what do you get for finishing fourth? Well, you get qualification into the Champions League.
11,
What are we playing in now? The Champions League.
Right.
How can it be a distraction?
I'm going to do it this way.
When that you get
That's not this works.
So, this season, the only chance we've got of making this season successful, and you're never out of it. You're never dead till you're dead. While we've got air in our lungs, we're in the Champions League. So,
and we're putting a pull up January soon. Very soon.
Excitement for the Glazers.
I can't put another pull up for Lindo because I've already done it. On my Twitter, yeah.
We can be realistic about it and say we've probably got a very little chance of winning it. The Champions League is the only real excitement we've got left. Fighting for fourth with Arsenal and Spurs is not exciting. It's scary. It's actually scary. I was thinking about this the other day. It's not exciting being in a race for fourth with Spurs and Arsenal. It will occupy our minds and we'll get better. We use up a
I
lot.
might have changed my shirt, yeah.
But it's not
I
exciting.
don't know what shirt it is. I don't know. It's not come out yet.
It's
I'm always this one because I've already got it on.
This is excitement. This is the elite.
I can't be bothered to change it.
Elite domestic football trophy. We're in it. We're massive underdogs, but we're in it. We've got to be in it.
And yours, guys, I need to admit this now.
I don't think we will win it, by the way, but at least we're in it.
This has been my first game, a mega big game against a big side that I've done. I've actually put it on my screen. I normally don't. I just get updates, but I've got no volume on it, so I'll just give the updates. I just need to put. Oh, hang on. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. What do I'm singing for? I think I've lost the plot. Last 16 first leg. Crap. Let's see.
You left your shower gel on the table. I know. Watch and go. You can get yours too. Link in the chat. Get it delivered.
Here we are.
And don't forget the competition. If you play in a football team or you know anyone in a football team, whether it's friends, kids, dads, whatever, get them to enter the competition. They can get a brand new kit. Watch and go with their
Give me a minute.
Links in the description. Big shout out to Watch and Go for that. It's a great thing. And I will be picking out the winner for that. So, the chat, you know, anything from the team, it's sponsored by Wash and Go. You'll be so popular with that on it, I'll tell you. Harry Maguire's the captain. I've got me Ronaldo. Last dance. I remember when I could have got this design. Now, I'm not. I just think it didn't actually design it. I couldn't draw it, but he has. But I remember coming up with this back in August when we signed him, and I was like, that would be a really good thing to have. You can order yours with Viewership Worldwide. United Stand on Shopify or just below, you'll see it.
And by the way,
But my point was
yeah, I know it sounds so much, but I won't be doing much on for that. No, I am doing a live tomorrow, but it's the preview for the
It's not really happened, it's not really come to pass.
preview for the Watford game on Saturdays, because obviously I've got the Rangnick's press conference reaction on Friday. Saturday, obviously I've got the Watford and United game. I'm doing that one as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't start.
I remember living in Ireland when I was like 19, and Champions League nights, United were very good then. And we go down.
You must know him. I don't know him.
Off license in Malahide. We get like.
Yes, there will be a play range after this. Well, depends. I don't know. I'm going to rate yet.
Bottle of scotch. Go back to somebody's house. You know, about 8 or 9 of us, and sit there.
There's the kitchen a bit then, guys. Just kitchen a bit. Am I on the wrong one here?
Let's go. This is Michael Betty. This is the first decent team we're facing under Rangnick, and I'm excited. This is Ash. It is the best team we've faced.
Have I got the wrong one here? I bet I have.
Michael talk about how great the hair has been this season.
Oh, I know I'm not. Atletico Madrid.
I just don't get the hair thing. Don't get the
Oh, a bit right shirt. Oh, thank Christ for that. Right. I'll back in a minute, guys. Back in a minute. Shit.
I had the Scooby-Doo ones on. Must be in the wash. Well, if I'd have stood up earlier, we'd have realised that Tommy wasn't playing. Because I haven't got my tartan pajamas on. It's Scooby-Don't, not Scooby-Doo. There's no Scooby-Doo tonight. No Scooby-Doo tonight. Slow Sports News. Scott McTominay misses out tonight on the game. Right. Let's have a look what Rangnick has said. The players are coming out onto the pitch. We're about 3 minutes away from the start of this game. We've got Rangnick on Victor Lindelof playing at right back or centre back. Both is possible. That's the good thing with this lineup. Hopefully we start well like we did against Leeds and keep a clean sheet and hopefully score 1 or 2 goals. So we're both wrong. We're both right. We're all wrong. We're all right. We could play a back 4. We could play a back 5. It'd be interesting to see who would be the right wing back because it's Rashford. That worries me. And that was the only thing that Rangnick really said. It's a special night for everybody. We're in the knockout phase of the Champions League and we'll give our very best to get the best possible result and hopefully home at Old Trafford qualify for the next round. And obviously he said that McTominay's ill. He said no matter what Atletico will do, we can play with different formations and even change during the game and still have enough physicality and size for set pieces no matter it's for us. It's for us or for them. And basically, you decide which is a lineup that you can.
Oh, the noise.
So basically, that's probably why they lost it picked over the low. Exciting. How are we all feeling, everybody? Anyway, these are the big ones. Mark, just a thought that it could also be a 3-5-2, which to me, Damo, is a 5-3-2. I think 3-4-3, 5-3-2, 3-5-2 are very much the same formation. They're not, but they are. Mark, do you know how to get an 07-08 Ronaldo jersey? Says Hashir. Rob could get one online. Probably get one online. Hi, Mark. Did you send Michael Jordan a last dance jumper to Jonathan? He can have one if he wants. And I don't think he'd want Ronaldo on it, though, would he? And wasn't Bruno...
Ronnie!
No, Jack, it was a mistake by Uefa. Right. We're 1 minute away from this match starting. Oh, I've been waiting this for... It feels like I've been waiting for this for weeks. Months, even. Isn't it exciting? I mean, look, I said this morning in our group chat. I've not been this excited about a Manchester United game in a long, long time. And there's no shame in that. Even if we lose, I can't say that I wasn't excited before kickoff. It's such a big game, and massively looking forward to it. And I hope it delivers. But remember, it's 2 legs. So half-time is at half-time, is at full-time. I think Lindelof as a right-back allowed Luke Shaw to push up in left wing as Lindelof stays back while attacks. Something exciting, says a retro. Look, there's so many dimensions to it. The way they've got it on the screen is a 4 with a holding midfield 2 of Pogba and Fred. And then, Maguire's got to be careful in a game like this because there is pace in that front line for Atletico Madrid. I don't know which way this is going to go. I think if United perform, we could win it quite well. I think if we don't perform, we could struggle. I think Atletico Madrid are... The thing is, Atletico Madrid are a good side. They won La Liga. You can stay in a bad vein of form, or you can see this as a release. When I did my TUSFC career mode, we were in a relegation battle, but we got to the FA Cup final because the FA Cup was a freedom. And I know that's FIFA, but in real life that can work as well. They could see this as their last chance of winning anything major this year. Match is about to start. I'll tell you when we kick off. The knees go down. Well, not for Atletico Madrid. Rashford needs a big game tonight, definitely. And Bruno kicks it off. We're off. Evening, Mark. This is about United, but whatever. Benfica, the Ajax predictions, says Joe. I think Ajax should smash Benfica, to be honest. Considering Man City smashed Sporting Lisbon, I would imagine Ajax will smash them. Liverpool are winning 1-0, by the way. Thanks for the updates. Man of the match prediction says that. I'm just going to say Ronaldo. It must be weird for De Gea back at his boyhood club. That's not been spoken about much, Catherine, has it, really? It's been a long time. Oh, you know what you've just gone and done? Knocked the bloody thing out. Right at the start of the game.
1 sec. And we're off, guys.
I'm back now. Daughter comes walking through after the game walks in and smacks the bloody lead into the back of the telly. You bloody Atletico Madrid fan. Anyway, we digress.
God, this is nerve-wracking. But no, I'm fighting this because I've got, like I said, guys, I've not got the volume on because I was giving you updates. So no, we do not want to be in the Europa League. No. Come on, Rednick.
Is that not in it? That's what it is. It's a little knot in it. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, it's a joke.
No, we won't. No, we won't win that. No.
I didn't see what happened. people in the chat are going on about Harry.
Oh, I don't feel no confidence.
Anyway, corner to Atletico Madrid. Cross comes in. Maguire wins the header. That was good. Atletico Madrid keep it in the box. Bruno with the mistake. Cross comes in. Oh, what a block by Lindelof. Lindelof already man of the match there. What a big block that was. Big block by Lindelof. That would have been 1-0. Massive block by Lindelof there.
Good Felix there, jumping around. Why the hell is he not good? He's still not cut his.
Goes down with a bit of a bang to the head. But this block by Lindelof was huge.
Hold
Well, Fred's gone down with the block.
Oh, what a tackle by Lindelof there. That's a proper Icelandic. Is it Icelandic? Yeah, Icelandic tackle that. What a tackle that by Lindelof that. What a tackle that was.
Brilliant block by Lindelof. That is absolutely brilliant. Maguire and Varane cannot both be flat-footed like that.
How does I won't know do play with if we lose 3-0.
Bit of a shaky start from United. You don't want to get the crowd against you. Lindelof the Iceman. Lindelof's in form. Lindelof should be bloody playing centre back next to Varane. That's what should be happening. Energetic start from Atletico Madrid. Exciting start. Refs letting a lot go here. Could have been a foul for Atletico Madrid by Shaw as well. He lets it go. Now United with the first attack. Bruno's not had a very good start here. Bruno's giving the ball away as well. Let's call Bruno out a bit as well. Bit of a nervy start from United here.
Nervousness. Told you. It's alright, it's all good. I'm trying to keep myself calm here. Oh shit. What did I say, right guys? What did I say? Atletico Madrid to come at us. I told you they would. I knew it. They've not played well for a couple of months, right? And they would come out and fight it.
I remember when my daughter came home and said that's sick a few years
ago. Oh, I hate that feeling. I don't not like I hate him. It's just I don't know.
All came from Maguire hitting the ball like a balloon and out to a corner, very lucky to carry. Need to settle down here. I mean, look, this is the issue with United, isn't it? We're coming into this game confident because we beat a shit Leeds side. We beat Brighton, who dominated, isn't the man sent off. We're coming in. I'm confident. We are confident because we beat Leeds. We haven't actually played that well this season, so you've got to earn the right to win a game of football. Well done, De Gea. People say that's bad distribution, but it's on his weak foot. Put it out, even down, kick it out. In the corner though.
Come on.
Bad start. 4 minutes in. Let's not call anyone out just yet.
I'm not calling.
Right to work away into this game.
I'm not. Am I nervous yet? No. Not yet. It's too early to say. Oh, I'm nervous as shit. We're gonna.
I do worry about Atletico Madrid from corners. Up we go. Good header. Atletico Madrid looking up for it. Simeone is United manager. Get out.
Exactly.
Oh, what a goal! Fucking hell! It's João Felix. It's a great goal, and I tell you, United start here. Get in the bin. Get in the bottom of the third cage because you're all shit. That stinks of shit. Third cage, bottom of the third cage football. Pigeon crap. You get pigeons in a bird cage.
I knew it. João Felix every time. I knew it. João Felix, it had to be him, didn't it? Who needs to cut his bloody hair? Jesus Christ almighty. I knew it. I bloody knew it. They'll get more now. So look at this goal.
Fucking useless. He's useless. He's absolutely bloody useless. He's marking João Felix and he's lost him. He's done it on pure pace. Maguire again. Bloody crossing as well. It's a cross. Acting like bloody Dracula.
How the hell is he giving that much space?
There's no excuses.
The smallest bloody Maguire is taller than him and he can't defend then. Oh God. I knew this happened this. We're not winning this now. Nah.
Tyson Fury, Harry Maguire, he's got cement at his feet. Just too slow. There's no point. It's a crossing, there's a very clear point.
I knew it. I bloody well knew it.
In the air, he's brilliant. But he's slow. If he was quick, he'd get to that ball, he'd chest it down, he'd head it back to De Gea, he'd head it away. There's no point being good in the air if you're not bloody quick. He's not anticipated the danger. He's too bloody slow. We ain't never winning anything with him in the defence. He's too bloody slow. Cost us a goal there. Maguire's gameplay reminds me of a boy running around chasing the balloons. But he's back. He's back, everybody. He scored against the shit Leeds side, so he's back. This is what I said it on Sunday. I said,
we're not winning this. Nah, we're not winning this now.
He had a reasonable game, but people want to ignore the last 15 games where he's been shit. And he played back against Leeds. He's back. My captain. Fucking yeah, we played in a tough game. First 10 minutes. Keep a clean sheet. Lead the team. What does he do? Costs us a bloody goal.
I just knew it. I didn't know. Do you know what? Yeah, well, like I said, guys, right? I said before, Atletico did not play well for it last month, and what they're doing now? Yeah, we have. We're going to turn on them because we can't do anything. And it's took them 9 minutes. Well, 8 and well.
You can't even talk about a deep line. He's on the edge of his box. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. These English pundits who talk about Maguire and say, we're not playing to his strengths, he needs to play a deeper line. We're defending the edge of our penalty box and he still gets beat for pace to a high ball. As the TUS Army now realise we're playing
they can't. Is that scared?
Well, this tie won't be over.
I said 2-1 as well, but I don't. I think they'll get more. Yeah.
We can keep this score reasonable, he says.
Yeah, I'll tell you something like that. No offense here, but Maguire is taller, maybe taller than Felix, right? And he lets him drive. Where's he? He just dived. He didn't have to dive for it. He just went. Fucking bullshit, this. Absolutely bullshit. I need to just, I knew it. I just bloody well knew it. I can't see how we're getting up the pitch. We can't work up the pitch. I knew it. I just knew it. I told you. I bloody well told you. And actually, the smartest person on the pitch said they're going, and Maguire's taller than him, and he still can't get the bloody ball. Simple pass, keep it simple. Someone should be getting a hold of Bruno. He's making too many unforced. Hey, mate, Bradley, I'll call it out. Well, he's not offside. Again, Maguire and Shaw have played onside. I'll call it out. Bruno had a crap start to the game. Fred's had a crap start. Maguire's had a terrible start. It's not just Maguire, but unfortunately Maguire's cost us the goal. What other team has their worst player as captain? I'm sorry to say this, but who hasn't? Maguire. 2, I think. 2. Conor Gallagher, get Conor Gallagher in.
Football should implement a system where the manager can speak.
No, he's on side though.
Like in the NFL.
Shit.
I just want to say as well, apart from the crap defending, the cross and the header are very, very good.
Can't believe even Pablo's deflated in that. Can say about his Spurs.
It's just an unbelievable header. In off the post, no keeper saving that.
Yeah, it's
Always seems to me that Maguire's mentality is just 3 feet behind the attacker on the side, somebody not good enough to jack.
look at that. Maguire can't get to, and he hit the post as well. But one thing, he won't even name. But there's one thing, guys. He won't even name him.
But again, you know, Atletico Madrid may not be as good as some of the other Spanish sides, but their passing in La Liga is something that.
But like I said, they'll turn up against us because they've not. They bet they've been looking like going, oh, look at United there. We might have been doing crap, but they game.
What's Bruno doing? They're losing the ball constantly. Back post. Well done, Maguire. Did well that time. The team never fails to disappoint when there's pressure.
Yeah, they are. They're playing us.
Players like Maguire, if they really any believe can do anything.
And we can't say that they're tearing out because they won't tear out because that little. But they don't even need Luis Suarez for this.
Nobody has turned up in this game so far.
No one has. Sancho hasn't. Ronaldo, no. Ronaldo's done no yet. I still can't believe that, guys. As the ball came in, and Maguire, it's like he just started going. They're going for Felix. But we never scored.
Shoots from distance. On the far off, but he's got a corner. I put a tweet out saying Maguire again on the goal. You know, somebody replied and went, De Gea. De Gea's fault. He's given the ball away twice. Doesn't look like he's arsed. Oh my God. Some people. What the fuck has that goal got to do with David De Gea? Like, you know. Corner to United.
Come on, for crying out bloody loud.
This, to me, is where Harry Maguire can make a bloody amends because this is the one thing he's good at, is winning headers from corners. So, come on.
Oh, that was close by Bruno. That was close.
Captain Harry. This is what you're here for.
See, can you see Diego Simeone? I told you he's a serial winner. I've told this.
Harry, I need a goal. I've got the league back.
Hey, ooh, I think I was gonna go in that.
Absolutely shocking performance from Maguire, said somebody there. Thanks for the super chat, Wayne. And we're going to get pumped here, Anthony. I tell you what, it'd be ridiculously embarrassing to get pumped. Same's laughing his head off. It'd be ridiculously embarrassing to get pumped by Atletico Madrid.
Of course it would.
The tire. Crystal Palace are beating Watford 2-1.
If we get beat by these by a high score, it's embarrassing. We might not beat Premier League. We might not be in it.
Atletico Madrid are not like Leeds, though. Leeds are absolutely terrible at defending corners. Atletico Madrid are quite good. Luke Shaw headed away.
Who's Savic? Oh, Savic, stop complaining, you ponyhead.
They're quite good. I mean, there's a good question there from Mimi. Do you think? I mean, Twansebi is a bench player for Villa and now Napoli.
Exactly.
Twansebi better than Maguire.
I'd actually would pick Twansebi over Maguire any day. I bloody well would.
Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. We're on the road.
No, against Leeds, I'm not inspired with that, no. You start supporting Liverpool? No, you didn't. You get up the. I actually just scored.
You've seen that tweet by Paddy Power. It said, fair play to Harry Maguire.
Up to now, guys, who scored it for that? Who scored for Ajax? Give up, man.
That is not a jumping in front of Fred, rolling around like he's something that rolls around a lot. I don't think that's even a foul by Fred, to be fair. The answer says you're an inspiration to me. Thank you very much, Chandler. Mark, we're so slow. This team has no winning mentality, says Sebastian. My English team versus my Spanish team on my birthday. Good time. Still want United to win those as Man United do. And also
That's not a foul. That is not a foul. That is not a foul. Oh my! You didn't touch it. I don't think you touched him. Look.
There's a great midfielder over at Atletico.
I don't think it. I think he over. Oh, stop showing the fucking goal! Jesus Christ! Listen, Felix, have you ever scored for a bit in La Liga? Probably bloody haven't. First going for 5 matches. My Christ! Oh, first going for. Oh, so it's his first going to Champions League, probably.
Bruno, calm down. Stop getting petulant. We're losing 1-0. What's their throat, to be fair? Players taking every chance to take a breather, no desperation to get back, says my cue. I will write it down. I do wonder if we came into this game with a second leg focus.
No, none of them have. Sancho, none.
Basically, this game will be won at Old Trafford. Rangnick said it in his press conference yesterday. And if you come
That's ours.
The new format.
That's ours. King Madrid again, isn't it? Fucking joke.
I think it's the right mentality to have coming into the game. You know, this game will be won at Old Trafford. It could be lost here tonight. And it's only won at Old Trafford if it's winnable at Old Trafford.
Of course, yeah. 1-0 down. They'll just go down. So basically, Madrid will just go down for anything.
So we've have we come into this game with the wrong attitude? I don't know. None of our forwards are getting engaged in the play. Need a strong reaction. Delay from Maguire to nick it. Maguire needs to stop hitting blind defensive headers under no pressure and just hits it into no man.
So none of them have. To be honest, I can't say anything because none of them have. No.
Well, the game steadied down a little bit, but I think Atletico Madrid have gone for it to get their first goal. And I think now
You're not telling me, right? No, I'll park the bus. You're not telling me they'll park the fucking bus now. But slow it down. It's bullshit if they do. But 3 minutes. Oh shit! I'm gonna end up deleting that fucking thing. Leeds are crap. James, you made a stupid mistake going there. They're crap, Leeds. They're absolutely crap.
We just don't seem to have. I don't know what anybody else is seeing, but we don't seem to have much ability to play through Atletico Madrid. They're almost playing like a bit of a triangle. They're back 4, and then they move forward like that, and they're funneling it down the wings. And we're not very good down the wings. Leicester got the far end.
Hey, someone just said what I had. Right. Yeah, we're good header, but it could have been prevented. But Harry Maguire decided to go backwards. He went backwards. He didn't go forward. He went backwards. He didn't come towards the ball. It's fucking bullshit.
What's all that about negativity? Let's see what the team's got.
No. I'm nervous now, yeah.
Yellow boots. Maguire. Does Maguire normally wear yellow boots? He's got the brightest boots in the United team. I can see them from Solihull. Maybe he thinks he'll blind the strikers with his running feet. Didn't work against João Felix.
No, it didn't.
Pogba has oil on his boots this game. And Bruno.
No, we haven't.
Just can't control the ball. Lindelof heads it out for a corner. Do I not like us defending corners? When Atletico do go deep, they're playing a 6-3-1. Good luck breaking through to strap back fitness. And I'm off. I found a Spanish channel to watch on my TV with bunny ears in Houston, hoping Griezmann doesn't come on and cheat or Suarez bites, says Beryl. And thanks, Beryl. For the chat.
Wait a minute, he's on bench.
Yeah.
1 minute. 1 minute.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's on. Is he on bench?
I think he might have gone back for an offside. Basically,
no, he's not on.
we've got the ball, which isn't very often. The Atletico Madrid defence, if that's their back line, they're sort of like triangling like that.
He's on bench. Griezmann on bench.
So the space is down either side of the triangle, which is
Griezmann on bench. The guy that we wanted.
So at the moment, it doesn't look likely that we're going to create many chances. Although here's Rashford down the wing, great tackle, corner ball, Savic on Rashford. I think we got a target around. I already don't like him because I'm American.
I think they are. Lindelof's done well.
I think we got carried away. We ain't ready for Champions League. We ain't ready for a title challenge. Taking the corner for Manchester United is crap.
Yeah, basically they got him to the Reds. Basically, that's what United have done.
Early days, Asher, thanks for the super chat. It's early days, but we're going to have to.
I realise I felt that. Who is that? Savic. That's Savic again.
Well, we're going to have to see some of these different formations, aren't we?
Actually, we'll circle that in where I'll see it from here. No.
At the moment, Lindelof is a centre back.
I just feel, to be honest, I feel deflated again. On the tempo from Leach, I know it's a different side.
Wide right, Rashford's playing wide left. And Lindelof and Brown have just swapped again.
Miles London from Brown just swapped.
Have any chances, Raul?
He might be able to play right back.
Look, I said it on Monday morning after the Leeds game. I loved it. Oh, Frank's got himself into it. Oh, he's won a free kick. Luckily. I said it on Monday morning after the Leeds game. I loved the Leeds game. It was great, but it was Leeds. I'm not sure that was even a foul on Fred. I think he won the ball, but a bit lucky. Right, bit of space here for Bruno. Sancho's playing wide right now. Back to Bruno. Ronaldo's not even in the box. Look how deep Ronaldo is there. There's nobody in the box. You're not going to create chances if you've got nobody in the box.
We can't lose that many. Not against theirs. No way. They're not like.
Man United equals a deer in the head.
I don't think they were fair either, no.
Incredibly naive to come to Madrid and use this formation. Lips as alligator.
I knew this would happen. I just bloody well knew
It's
it.
been the worst start you could hope for. Atletico Madrid have got no confidence. They're vulnerable, and you give them a goal in the first 10 minutes. It's Ajax a 1-1 in Benfica. Haller's just equalised.
You see him there?
No, he's just scored no goal. 1-1.
See him then? Oh, his little arm.
Yeah.
Cough. We're getting bullied, us. We're getting bullied like shit. We're just completely getting bullied.
I think Leeds are very good this season. Only United could dominate possession and still look more fragile, says Carroll. Is it too early to make changes, says Mo? Well, I don't think he's going to make any changes this early. The thing is, their bench is stronger than ours, attack-wise. They've got Griezmann, Lamar, and Suarez on their bench. We've got Lingard, Mata, Alanga.
That's why I don't like him, man.
Can they lend us a goal?
It does my head in. That does my head in.
But yeah, you know what? I'm not surprised we have had most possession because we've been passing it around the back. Our off the ball movement is awful. says Joshua Bowwater. With Atletico's solid defence shape, I think we can have the ball all night and not get through. They're in the box here, Atletico Madrid. Another cross comes in. João Felix. I mean, who's marking him there? Who's marking him? COVID's over. You don't have the social distance. Mark them up. God, the way our defence is playing, I'm surprised they're not walking around in masks. COVID's over. Bloody get tagged. That's appalling. He could have ended that. He could have overhead kicked it. What's Shaw doing there? Bloody hell. What are we doing? It's like they can't be arsed. It's like they can't be arsed.
No one's had the ball. We can't do it. No. I knew this had happened. I bloody well knew it. Two 1 Ajax. First Portuguese goal champions. Oh, good for him. Jesus Christ. Good for him. He's the fifth Portuguese scoring Champions League. What do you want, Felix? A bloody surprise? What do you want? A bloody prize? Christ. Jesus.
Look, I don't take any joy in United losing this game. It's embarrassing at the moment. We need to improve massively. But
Look at him. Look at him smiling, Atletico Madrid. I love a little left for you. Sorry, United has forgot this. Shut up. I can't say I'm not stopping here, no. Basically, Goldbridge has just said what I've just said before. He's allowed someone who's tall. Basically, Maguire's taller than him and he's still him through.
Surely a foul there. Great work by De Gea to be passed off his line, but that was a foul on Varane. Thank God. Mark, can you think of a single United player that is worth more than what they ever bought for us as Peter Mellon? And watch how
I need no time, Mick. I need a drink.
Runs into groups of players and then watching them take counters.
I'm going for a drink, Mick, because I've had enough.
Do these players even care enough to try? Says Gergo. Why does our ass fall out every time we're on the big stage? These players don't like they want to be here. At least for Scotty, you get some points, JD. Yeah, we've got a collection of players like that. I have to win 2-1 now. We've got a collection of players like that, haven't we? They either give everything and they're not good enough, or they're good enough but they don't give everything. I go back to the 94 side. People like Cantona and Hughes and Bruce and Ince and Keane and all Dennis Irwin, Peter Schmeichel, top class players who gave everything as well. And that's where United have gone wrong. We've now got people like Scott McTominay who give everything who aren't actually good enough. And then you've got other players who I can't even be asked to name because there's too many of them, who are good enough but can't be asked. But there's plenty of time left in this time. And I'd take, there's plenty of time for us to get back in this game. But if this game finished 1-0, I fancy us at Old Trafford. I know that sounds stupid, but it's a different game at Old Trafford. It's not over yet. It's just a very disappointingly crap start. I'll tell you what as well. We're celebrating beating Leeds. Liverpool are 3-0 up after 45 minutes against Leeds. That's how good Leeds are.
He never touched him. He just went to basically jumped.
For us, isn't it?
Basically, he couldn't do the high jump next. It's a joke. Didn't touch him. Didn't even touch him. It's a joke.
Somebody messaged me on a show today saying that they unfollowed Manchester United on Monday after the Leeds win because they did 40 tweets in a row about what a great result it was. Because, this is the sort of mercenary people we've got running the club. They overhype results and then they set us up for failure because we think we're better than we are. Good header away by Ronaldo. Oh, here we go. Oh, good Good tackle. Good tackle. Can still get through. Oh no, he's given a foul on Ronaldo.
Can you see it, Simeone?
Away there. The break was on. I don't know whether the ref gets this right.
Get off the bloody pitch, Simeone. Honest to God.
I think he's played for that. So close. Another big thing, we really need Bruno, the vice captain, stepped up. These are the crucial games. The captain and vice captain are supposed to.
Let's have a look. Hopefully it's back inside. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Shut up.
How can you be captain and play every game? I'm not saying he's the only problem, but it's a huge one. Basic management's involved. And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely spot on. You know, these players shouldn't be picking themselves. If you don't give everything ever after earning what fan earns in years, then you shouldn't be a footballer. Cleverly contributed more than Tommy.
That's not a foul! Oh my, they're taking the no. Atletico Madrid are taking the mic now. That's not a foul.
And what's that from Maguire there? We passed it around the edge of our box. Go to Maguire.
This is the Atletico. I'm sorry to say, Atletico Madrid did not run this. They've not run this. Atletico. They try to run themselves out. They don't. Fuck all. Since the goal.
They're confident. They're playing with confidence here. Atletico Madrid. We need Matic to shore up the midfield in the park, says Sebastian Bodry. We need Matic of about 4 years ago, mate. He's slow. We've just seen what lack of pace does. You know, if Maguire was 2 yards quicker, he'd have won that header. He's too slow. Matic is too slow. I said it 6 weeks ago after we beat Villa in the FA Cup, and I thought we were a bit lucky. And I said, you know, the big problem is we're just not good enough. It's the same old problem. We're not good enough. And the fact that Dom T says we're missing McTominay tonight, God, we really have fell off. If you think McTominay makes us win this game,
are we winning this game? No. Nah.
Got Bruno Fernandes on the pitch, Cristiano Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho. We've got enough players on there to be better than.
And it says when we put it like this up, but let's we put it like this at United against again. Ben was like, oh well, they might not be able to do it in Spain. They might not do it in England. Spurs will come out.
If he gets embarrassed in the Champions League, he'll lose his shit. I hate to state the obvious, but Varane and Lindelof are head and shoulders above Maguire. Victor's having a belter, so Simon Gales, and we just don't have enough quality on the pitch, Marcus Vincent. 100%. 100%.
Cut that.
In Sancho's
Then he pisses off.
in his best position. Make that.
Then he pisses off.
Fucking bench player who's been crap for months has now took Sancho's position.
Look at him. Look at him.
So
Just
our best player of the last few games.
The referee actually is a bit shit.
To accommodate a player who's been shit for ages. Like it doesn't make it make sense. If United get through, who do they play in the next round? Well, they have a draw race the game, so we don't know. He simply won't win anything with no midfield, says Tom McBride. I do think we'd be better with McTominay, but I don't think we'd be any better. I don't think the result would be any different. The goal was nothing to do with having McTominay in the team.
I don't mind Lindelof being on, but why right back? Why? Play him.
Into Bruno, back to Pogba. A bit of confidence here. Ronaldo shoots from distance.
Fucking hell, don't do that, Ronaldo. Jesus Christ.
It's not good to see him doing that. It's a frustrated shot. It's too far out. Toby Maguire would be a better option than Harry Maguire at the back.
Hey, will be, yeah.
And watching match in Ireland, going to Lisbon, Portugal tomorrow. Can't wait, says Roger and Carl Monks. Safe trip, mate. Safe trip.
Fucking hell.
Well, 37 minutes have gone. I don't know where they've gone.
They've got one player on there, right, who's probably good as Juan Felix, right? He turns up, right?
I think Llorente's a good player zone. I think Cordovia's played well for them, and I think they're winning the midfield battle. Yeah, even that Herrera.
Did this absolutely?
Condovia just took the piss out of Bruno there. Coming down the left-hand side.
I'm going to tweet this out because I've had enough of it. He's actually doing my head in. I can understand he's being a manager, but he's aggressive. He's an aggressive.
On the attack again. Now Felix. Hold on, Lindelof. Mark, these can give us some hope, some statistic, anything to hold on to that we can turn this around. Second legs at Old Trafford.
No, I better tell you that.
It's only 1-0.
Can't put that because the thing I'm threatening.
Yeah. It won't happen, but you're absolutely spot on. Would be a better team. How many players Ronaldo's got around in there? Terrible.
Look at one Felix thinking he can do. Step over, look a piece of shit.
Gives up the foul.
Did the tangle in us here?
I agree with Luke 82. I think Lindelof probably has been our best player. Thanks for the super chat, the Savage Sandwich. I think he's got to change something at half time. I don't think he can hang around in a game like this.
Oh, this is Madrid are just taking the piss now.
You know, I know it's a two-legged game, but
Who the hell did Madrid think they are? It does my head in that. Look at them. I've just been found. Oh, shut up, you knob. Have we had a shit for that? Yeah.
Right, Rashford now. That's a foul. Come on. Doesn't seem to want to give any other cards.
We take this to Old Trafford. We've got no chance.
Hi Mark, in work. How's the game been? To Spunky?
Crap.
Our board made us work after the January window. Ronaldo's just gone down here. They keep Lingard, who cannot be asked to get rid of Donny and Martial, who were quality off the bench, Anthony Johnston. We don't have the ball-carrying midfielders who can play in tight spaces. Foden, Renato, Bernardo, Camavinga, Bruno, Pogba need space, and we can never dominate possession or get play. We depend on stop. This is Humphrey. Every English side keeps a clean sheet in the Champions League, and then there's United, while let down to Skate-Flow. Shocking performance, like watching paint dry, says Andreas, and Rashford ain't it. He's not a teenager anymore. He offers nothing. Elite, ruthless clubs would be moving him on. Nothing personal, says Alligator. They're coming away again here. What we got? What's going on here? This Cordovia, we've lost the ball, thank God. Mark, do you think we'll see a great win, but got to keep going? Sweep from one of the lads after this game, says Lucas. Well, it will only be half time. But we've been terrible. Pogba's been terrible. Bruno's been terrible. Fred's been terrible. Rashford's been terrible. Ronaldo's been terrible. You know, even in an attacking sense, they're just so bad. Like, Pogba's been so good recently. This is his. I'm surprised by Pogba and Bruno. This is their platform. You know, Lindelof's been our best player. He's not even playing in his position, says Uncle Drew. Really think Maguire playing is our issue. Got a centre back as our right back, so Sancho is getting no offensive support. Maguire off the low at half time, says Luke Darling. Simeone absolutely bantered this pre-match. Fred probably came off the bus thinking he's one of Europe's elite, says Nick P. Yeah, I think he's got to change it.
I'm gonna give up on this and it's getting on my nerves. Can't find the. I was alright next to all that. No, what's annoying at me was he playing? Because we're just getting battered all over the floor.
Kick the Amadeo background music, Thursday night football, thanks to Aaron Maguire and his crap back four. It's Leipzig all over against Jack. We are the new Arsenal. And James Reed says,
We are not the new Arsenal. Do no. Get off the chart. Get off the fucking chart.
Mark, apparently Varane is dragging Maguire down, Sebastian.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stay on, you muppet.
But the problem is with the social media team is you become a charity as well, because some of these players are in the team because they've got big social media followings. That's basically what it's all about. Pogba. Tell you what worries me though is, and I'll go back to it again, this triangle Diego Simeone way. They're just funneling us down the wing for crosses into the box, which they'll be more than happy to deal with. And they could do this at Old Trafford as well. There's no reason they can't do this at Old Trafford. See, Rashford puts in a good cross there, but there's nobody there. The defender is under so little pressure, he can just nod it back. Rashford puts a half-decent cross in, there's nobody in the box. We have played some awful football this year, and this has to be up there with one of the worst cards we've played. Changing knee, this is Paul Downey. United have not shown a glimpse of hope, and it's almost half-time, says Xander. Yeah, I can't believe how quick the game's gone. The way Atletico Madrid have played, Liverpool or City would be all over them. I honestly don't know if I want to keep watching, says Red Harlow. It's the hope that kills you, Red Harlow. Thankfully, Spurs are 0-0 with Burnley at the moment. That's at least one positive. We don't want Spurs winning that game. Although they've not had any shots on target, Spurs, so that's quite a positive. Spurs being Spurs so far, United being United so far. Pogba's been bad, Bruno's been bad. I don't think we need to be individualistic about any of our midfield or attackers. I think they've all been bad. Mark, since his brandness came, Maguire looks shaky, suspicious. Yeah, because
Towards the second half, I'm going to wait for a bit. I can't be arsed.
Atletico Madrid with another good cross. They've hit the bar. Fucking hell. I don't know what happened there. I don't know whether it was going to be an own goal. Rashford. To go back to the keeper. I don't know what happened there.
Hit the bar. They're going to score.
We'll see what happens. Cross comes in. Well, they get done on a free kick. Cross comes in. Bruno puts his foot on it. Oh, it's just on the back post. He's just come off Pogba and Lindelof.
Isn't this what Atletico Madrid? They just fall. Ronaldo just looks deflated in this game. I mean, looks deflated in it. Who was it?
We resigned Ronaldo back and literally wasted him. We create nothing for him at all. It's so embarrassing, said Mick Warren. And I feel bad for United fans that travelled to watch. Herrera's been booked. Some people did say about getting him booked. Why is it a positive qualifying for a competition we've got no business being in and the Glazers attaining their financial targets, as Andre? That's what I mean. Fourth place benefits the Glazers more than anybody. It benefits us because we don't end up playing Thursday night football, but it's the Glazers who win. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. We're only 700 away from 280,000. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're live every morning at 10 a.m, every night at 8 p.m. It's half-time here. Manchester United deservedly losing 1-0. I don't think we deserve it to be any more than that, but I certainly don't think we deserve to have anything other than 0 next to our name. Good watching this club tonight.
No card. Who's that for? Who's that for?
There's no engines. There's Humphrey.
Oh, he gives a yellow card. Only just so they've made about 11 fouls.
Yes, the players are shit. We know that. Some of these players don't deserve to wear the shirt, and one of them has the captain's armband.
Head to bloody hell fire.
Fred's been crap. Shaw's been crap. Bruno's frustrated. Ronaldo's frustrated. But collectively, that is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And, Liverpool are 3-0 up.
Exactly, that's what I mean. They just counter. That's what
we celebrated like we won the fucking league. Because that's what that from the club and players about, wow, we're back. We're
God,
back.
get him off my fucking
You
screen.
think we're back. We are back. And we are. We're not back. We're crap. We go to Atletico Madrid, who are struggling themselves, and they absolutely schooled us. They funnel us down the wings where we don't know what to do, and they carve us open time and time again. They dominate the midfield. Wow, this is a surprise. We've been dominated in the midfield. It's almost as if we should buy a CDM, which is exactly what the fans have been saying for 2 fucking years. It's exactly what Rangnick said in January. He even offered them a player up who was worth £5 million, but went to Juventus because the board said, no, we're going to wait till the summer. We'll wait till the summer. We like embarrassing ourselves this year. We want to keep on doing it. And then
We went second half. No.
captain, who cost us 8
Because you know why? Because I've had to go Madrid now. Because they know it's part of the bus. They're part of the bus now.
You might not have any leadership.
Second line, they won't do anything.
What he's good at is winning the ball in the air. So we spent £80 million on somebody who's good in the air. He's back, though. He's been crap all season, but he's back. Because across the field, it's not his ball that went in at the weekend, so he's back. He's not back. He's crap. He's just cost us a bloody goal. A cross comes in the ball, in the box, in the air, that he should win because he's so good in the air. He's too bloody slow to get there. They may as well have been, BT should employ him for match count because he had the best view of Felix's header right behind him from 2 meters away because he can't bloody get near him. Social distancing defending. United are the only club in the league in the world now that's practicing COVID rules because we're just not getting anywhere near them in the box. I am tired of it. I'm sure you're tired of it because the problems in that team are so obvious and have been going on for so long. And I think even Rangnick knows what they are. That midfield is crap. And look, would we be better with McTominay? A little bit. I still don't think he's good enough. We'd be a little bit, but we'd still be 1-0 down. Because that goal is quite simply because we're picking a guy who only gets picked because we spent £80 million on him. He's the captain. That's probably it. Yeah, that probably is it. For me, at half time, we can keep talking about the problems in this team, or we can actually rectify the problems. We can stop being social media FC. What I mean by that is, it's all about perception, it's all about brands, it's all about positivity. It's not about winning. Take Maguire off, put Lindelof next to Varane, bring Delo on for Maguire, sort your back 4 out. And then, if Rashford doesn't sort himself out in 15 minutes, take Rashford off and bring Alanga on, or Lingard, or somebody else. I'd probably say get Matic on for Fred as well, because he can't be any worse. That midfield is a joke. It really is. Mark, I'm so mad right now. They're literally pulling us. I don't know how to feel right now since camp. And tactical setup gives confidence to the players, which we do. Says Shiva. I'm amazed how no one has said anything about these players mentally. At the moment, have bantered our players whole game, and we can't stop looking miserable. Says Mario. Mark, we're being bullied all over the pitch. We're completely out of depth at this level. Game moving into speed we can't handle, says David. Mark, Maguire has to go. I'm 40 and fat and could do better. Says you. Van, also absolutely furious. We're a bunch of bottle jobs. We can't rise to the occasion ever. Even if this was versus Sutton, it would be the same bottle job bullshit, says Pierre. Look, you know what? I don't think you're wrong. I love it when Manchester United win. I really, really do. But Mr. Berg says it's the worst performance since post-ceramics. More movements in a cemetery. Delo needs to come on and these players need to get a grip. Thank you, Mr. Berg. This team lineup confirms Rangnick is not in charge, having to compensate for Maguire by playing a centre-back at right-back. This is Joshua Tuning. And yet again, we're buying another big game, Lindelof in the team, simply because we can't drop Maguire. If this is what we have to offer, then we are out for Ronaldo, says Santino. I said in the first few minutes, keep your eye on Cristiano Ronaldo because his frustration will be the gauge as to what's going on in that team. If he gets angry and frustrated, it means he's losing hope, and he's getting angry and frustrated. They look like they don't even care. Snorfest, says Kalen. Absolutely furious. We're a bunch of bottle jobs. DM. Enjoy the Conference League next season, says Jack. Maguire only moves fast when he's running up the pitch, only to give it away. One ball to Ronaldo in 45 minutes to jokes, says Fergus. Don't worry, we've got Liverpool and City to come. Kondogbia dominating is absolutely lovely. This is going to change. I only can't see it, says the real G. We've either got to keep it 1-0 and have a go at Old Trafford, or we've got to get they will not. If We get this goes to 2-0, we're probably out. We need something special up on happen. If Lindelof plays the centre back, he gets there ahead of Felix and Wan-Bissaka or Dalot can handle the right back position. It's ridiculous as Ethan Terrace. I do agree with everybody. I think if he just dropped Maguire tonight, which he should have done weeks ago, we'd probably be 0-0. Maguire's an absolute donkey on that. And I tell you what, it'd be very interesting to see if Rio Ferdinand or Scholesy or any other ex-player calls it for what it is. Because this is one of the biggest problems we've got as well. This media bias that protects the problems in that.
They're starting doing a bit of it now.
I thought I'll say this, but Tommy said, Joe, has been 1-0 down. Madrid scoring down the wings is just basically better. It's something that United
I don't know any words, guys. I really don't have any words.
I'm happy with this because it finally shows.
Am I going to be watching the second?
Well, I'm just looking at it here. Fred's too slow out and slips. The cross comes in. Oh, it's terrible. It's so bad.
Basically, guys, I don't know.
Absolute shit from Maguire. And he always has to look to see if it's somebody else's fault. Well, they're blaming Shaw. They're trying to. They've actually, on BT, they've highlighted Shaw. Now they're highlighting Maguire. It's Maguire's man. He's a fucking striker. It's definitely Maguire's fault. Definitely Maguire's fault. But no, going back to something, Sir Aston Wenger, thank you very much for your super chat. What I was going to say is, I love it when Manchester United. Nick says, as fans are our worst enemy.
At the minute, guys, no, I won't watch the second half at the minute because I don't want to. I don't know what's going to happen, guys, in a second. I don't know. So at the minute, I'll just be getting orders because I can't be bothered with it. I cannot be arsed with it. I can't. Because that was.
They're absolutely shit. I was confident we would beat Leeds because they're shit. Liverpool are 3-0 up against them at half time. They're crap. They're really, really crap Leeds. They could get relegated. They're useless. We beat Leeds, and it's like we're winning the league. But who feeds that? Who feeds it? Is it you? Is it you, the United fans, when we beat Leeds, who go, we're winning, we're going to win the league, we're going to win the Champions League? No, it's Fred. We can win the Champions League. It's Bruno. We can win the Champions League. It's United's bloody Twitter and socials. Oh yeah, Scooby-Doo. Echoes of Robson. Oh, Bruno, like Cantona. It's the same old shit all the time. That club creates this. It creates this vacuum because they need it. When we win,
Lindelof.
all the eyes on United, so they've got to overhype it. And what they do is they create this bloody flip-flop.
Would you like to say?
We're not good enough. You know, when we win a game, we should just go and walk off for the next game. But they can't. They've got to get all their social stuff out. They've got to get all their kit sponsors and training spots. They've committed to it. They're getting 25 million a year for the training spots.
At the minute, guys, no, I'm watching the second half now. I can't because it's going to just do me head in.
To get their sponsors happy, they've got to get new sponsors interested. But as fans,
I don't think McTominay could do anything in this game anyway. I don't think he could. Nah.
Against Leeds, I'm feeling good. Let's enjoy this week. But we're just shit.
To be honest, I actually do miss schools, me, I do.
We're shit. And you know, maybe we can produce second half FC, but I don't understand how anybody can say you've got a chance of winning the Champions League. Of course, you've got a chance because you're in it. But Atletico Madrid are probably one of the weakest teams in this tournament. Real Madrid would smack them up, and Real Madrid are going to get knocked out by PSG probably. What would Liverpool do to this Atletico Madrid side? What would Man City do? What would Chelsea do? And it would get dominated like that. Thoughts on Bruno being shit as big? Well, I've already said Bruno, Pogba, Rashford, Sancho's been very quiet, Ronaldo, none of them are doing well. Mark, this is your own made popcorn. What was that earlier? Says John. Mark, what's that? I don't know what that's all about, John. We're so predictable, like we are trying to control the game through slow patient build-up. Makes sense, given our technical director Darren Fletcher, that used to work in the 90s, but not anymore, said Nick. Welcome to London's Club. They are overloading our flank more on the right to create those crosses, says Sagnit, and they are not even bothered to mark Fred, Pogba and Bruno. Have been rushed tactically. We are small, all that tackle overlaps, says Sackett. When you lose, say little. When you win, say even less. Clubs should take advice to heart because they bring all the unnecessary pressure. Exactly, Jacob. But you know why they bring the unnecessary pressure? Because that's what happens when you're a theme park. You've got to shout loud because you've got to get people to come to your theme park. So when you win, I've always said that United's a theme park. If you've got a theme park, you need to sell tickets. You need people to come to your theme park. If your theme park has a bad reputation, no one will come. When it does something good, you need to.
Yes, guys, I've got
the theme park, and that's why
any results player ratings, but I don't.
What's it going to take for these players to get motivated? Weak mentality, 4 all over the pitch, got up at 4 a.m. Cramps is crazy. No, I just want to say, however, Super Champion say Ronaldo is the problem. Is a loony, is Sam, and all that. Scholes is playing Lindelof at right.
Yeah, ignore that. Yeah, do one.
Paul Scholes was a very good footballer. I don't know how we can blame Lindelof. Blame Lindelof for the cross coming in, but why should we mark him back? Barca ain't even in the Champions League. They smacked them 4-2, says Paddock. And I agree with everything you just said, but such a change at right back at Championship level will surely shape the team's confidence, said Jazz. He should have just dropped the wire if he wanted to play Lindelof. Ronaldo is clearly the main problem at United. This has had 4 effects on every player. Big RB, need Ollie back. Yeah, that's the biggest troll comment we've ever seen, but well done. You can see the hesitation when they have the ball, like they don't know what to do with it. And there, Ronaldo hasn't got one single good cross, says Daniel Workout. The crosses have got to be elite. You know, you think about Juventus against Atletico Madrid a couple of years ago at Turin. They were losing 2-0 from the first leg, and the crosses that came in were absolutely elite. We can't even put a good cross in, let alone an elite one. Our midfield trio has lost the ball so much as margin, but when they do a few step-overs against mid-table teams, everyone overhypes them. Changes required before...
And also, guys, Burnley are beating Tottenham.
Maybe you can make 4 or 5 subs in as well. And is it me or Rangnick wanted Maguire and Varane, but the board went okay as right back to make way to have it with the best standards? George, and Burnley 1-0. We need Burnley to make us happy now. That's a Shrek back fitness. Well done to Burnley if they're winning. That's a big result for us if that happens, because no, it's 0-0 with Burnley. Or is it?
That's when those just come up.
No, it's 0-0 in that game at the moment. Yeah, please subscribe, by the way. We're very close to 280,000. Second half, in the 70th minute, we'll open up the website for you to do the player ratings. Mark every player out of 10, 6 being the average. Star next to man of the match. We'll go through that in the match reaction show. But at the moment, United are losing 1-0, and they are heading for a very disappointing result in Madrid. Crowd booing is clearly getting under Ronaldo's skin. Used to that. I am the Liverpool and City fans watching their team each week. See why I have to watch my team defeat in my eyes and pain in my heart. See, this looks like I'm seeing it on in real life with other superstars just falling apart, says Liam Deegan. And I'm absolutely fuming. Lots of people not very happy. Wouldn't be surprised if Madrid took it, says Night Owl. It is 1-0 to Burnley. Lots of people in the chat saying, well, that's a good result. And Ben Mee has scored. So Spurs not winning there helps us out massively. In our quest to finish 4th place, so we can get back into this tournament and get embarrassed next year. If we're strong in the first half, you can see that. Then I can't wait to see us lose 5-0, says Sam. And also, when Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge, I watched most games with my dad. It was the highlight of my day. These days, I watch a few games and don't follow them as much, says Sammy. Hi, Hibbern from Latvia, can you please say bloody Pratt? Says Atashi, bloody Pratt. And when we have the ball in midfield, look how far away our forwards and other midfielders are. Nick Pearson. When we've got the ball, I just don't see us creating anything. João Felix going to knock you lot out, then sign for the Arsenal in the summer, says Sir Arsene Wenger. Man City had 1 post on Instagram with the scoreline after beating Sporting 5-0. United had 28 posts after beating Leeds. Says it all different. When Luke Shaw gets the ball, turns, stops, says a look, passes back, no pace, and the most of the round players do the same, says Dazzo. And Shaw is probably the worst left back that I've seen at United. He can never the ball out from George. There we go. Well, as I said, please subscribe, bottom right hand corner on the road to 280,000. Also, big shout out to Wash and Go. If you are a United fan or you're not a United fan and you play for a football team, or you know somebody who plays for a football team, Wash and Go are sponsoring this stream today. And they have got the link in the video description where you can win a kit, a brand new kit, sponsored by Wash and Go. Links in the chat. Get involved in that competition. Big shout out to Wash and Go. And if you want to get your own Wash and Go, which I use every day, 2 in 1, links in the description to get delivered to your door through Amazon. So thank you very much to Wash and Go. But don't forget the competition to win a kit with Wash and Go on the front for a team that you play for, or your kids, or somebody else. Get in the link in the video description and enter the competition. Fantastic competition there. To be honest, all our fragilities, Maguire midfield, slow tempo, lack of crosses, and more have been exposed in this half. So that Ronaldo is the biggest problem. We need we knew anymore. We're idiots. And have a GCSE tomorrow at 9:30, and watching this might actually make you break down in tears. And we've kicked off the second half here. I'll tell you how many seconds we are in a minute. I'll tell you what, it's a sad state of affairs when you're not getting embarrassed in the Champions League and people are celebrating the fact that Burnley are winning. How hard we fell off. It's terrifying, really. We are 30 seconds into the second half. No subs at half time. What a surprise. All the ambition and rush to change things of a dead snail. Tuchel, Klopp, Pep, even Mourinho would change that at half time. What's that by Fred? Fucking rubbish. So our first little bit of play in the first minute of the second half when we need to come out and do better. A simple ball into Fred who kicks out for a fucking throw-in. Yeah, that's the team talk out the window. They're claiming why is Pogba wearing gloves, but no, it can't. The players look rattled and we're being totally outfought by an average Atletico team. Amazing how we look so off the pace and lacking chemistry. It's like there is no kind of sensible sideways, says Lamar. We won another corner here. I don't know how they won a corner. Good to see Tottenham losing. Emil, I couldn't give a shit about Tottenham losing. Like, I am not getting excited about being embarrassed in the Champions League and then getting excited about qualifying to be in this fourth place again. I mean, you may as well put a Blazer t-shirt and cap on. Couldn't give a shit about fourth place. Fourth place gets you back in here. Lorente shoots wide from the edge of the box.
No, guys, I've said at the minute, I've said not to watch the second half at the minute.
Would you please explain to me how we didn't go for Kamara or Zakara in January? Anyone who's better than Fred? Joseph, it's because we've got crap owners, basically, who think they know best, which is why the club's in the mud. The only way is up, though, because that first half was absolutely abysmal. So the only way is up. Can only get better. Jane, who's on the forum, just said to me, like he's taking the piss, picking Maguire and Rashford. Well, it just confirms what people's concerns are, doesn't it? Who's picking the team and why are these players being picked? Favouritism. And they're moving the ball around so much better than us. That's a lovely cross. Well done, Lindelof. For me, Lindelof's been the man of the half. Mark, this is the pits. Cannot go any lower, says Mr. Damn United. I mean, Lindelof is the only player that's played well for me. He's out of position. Corner to Atletico Madrid.
I may as well put some salt in it.
Good. What the fuck is going on there? A long ball goes forward in between about 5 United players, and now Felix controls it. Bit of an attack here from United for once. Bruno, what the fuck is that by Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno tonight. The players have done that. Mark, read this silently. Where are we really worse than any of this on the pitch under Jose? It was the early stages of media manipulation by the Glazers, and we got sucked in. This board will never help the managers. We are down bad, says Strike Fitness. Hey, mate. Look, Mourinho should have been sacked. Players got him the sack. The club got him the sack. But I do agree that with Mourinho getting sacked, but I stayed with Mourinho a lot longer than a lot of people did. I didn't go Mourinho out until like 2 months before he was sacked. A lot of people were out a lot before that. And I think Luke Shaw's going to get booked here. But there's absolutely no doubt that Mourinho is the best coach in town. Sir Alex, he won the bloody Europa League and Carabao Cup. This needs a total change of formation. There's no outlet to midfield from playing out from the back. Madrid know exactly what we're doing and pressing hard. Sick of Pogba and Maguire disappearing in the biggest games as ABC, used as overpaid princesses. Do you think we can take a draw at Old Trafford as ABC? Mate, I don't think you can include Pogba in the same thing as Maguire. And also Bruno would have to be added in that, as with Rashford. Forget the second leg. This tie is more than over. No way we touch them because we will do the same at Old Trafford, says Kane. And when Pogba inevitably leaves, would you take Renato Sanchez, says Zach? And Mark, I've been watching Man United since '76. FA Cup against Southampton is the lowest I've felt about them, says Tony. I think the problem with it, Tony, is, and fair play to you for watching, because people who've been watching us that long have seen a lot more than most of us. The problem for me, Tony, is, and I keep saying this, and I get called negative, and sometimes people agree with me when we play bad, and then when we beat Leeds, I'm being negative, but I think our only hope is the short term, because I just really think in 18 months we could be in a worse position than now. I don't see this getting any better. There's too many players at this club that aren't going anywhere, that aren't good enough. There's no way we're going to sell Maguire.
What's he going there? It looks like he's just going for a little dive.
They're not going anywhere. In fact, the players that are decent are leaving. Like Cavani, for all his injury problems, he's one of our best players. He's going. Pogba, for all his issues that we've had with him over the last 6 years, he's going to go. We're going to lose the crap. And we're going to lose the
King asshole, isn't he?
Well.
Just warming up.
Is Rashford playing, says Jay? Well, yeah. He's playing. Objectively speaking, put Shaw next to Brown and he will shine, Sir Mathews. This is Bruno's worst game, Keevan, I agree. Why is Rashford? You know what frustrates me? And I'll write this down as well. Why Rashford on the left? Not only are we picking a player that doesn't deserve to start, we're now picking him to accommodate him in a position that he wants to play in ahead of somebody who's been brilliant in that position. I mean, this is the genius of Manchester United. Lindelof's our best player, playing at fucking right back. He should be playing centre back and Maguire should be dropped. And then Rashford, who shouldn't even be bloody starting, but if he's going to start, should be actually playing on the right wing, is playing in bloody Sancho's position. And Sancho has to accommodate Rashford. It's just ridiculous. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Maguire should be sat on the bench with Rashford. Sancho should be playing on the left wing, and Lindelof should be playing at centre back. Faisy said that Mark Rashford is a left winger. That's not the bloody point, mate. We have a left winger who's been one of our best players, who's now been pushed to the right wing to accommodate Rashford. It doesn't make sense. You don't move one of your best players out of their position to accommodate somebody who's not been playing well. You put somebody who's not been playing well on the right wing. You say, fucking jog on, mate. You've been shit this season. You put a shift in on the right before you get to play on the left. United are in the shadow of City. It's stupid, says James. Chelsea have already beaten Atletico. Embarrassing result from United, says Bass T. Here's Bruno. Edge of the box. I've said it a few times, won't really be able to make too many changes to the team until 2025, assuming we don't give out any more Lingard-style contracts, as Red Devil.
You don't know. Thinking you fucking haircut.
Try and get back in the tie social media nonsense.
Freaking piss.
Manchester United and reality bites, says DJ. And if people think we're only a Declan Rice and Harry Kane away from challenging for a title, they're living in a fancy club, says Eddie. We're 5 signing fees at the least. And seriously, if you put Mabry where Fred is, playing Woody would be any worse. I think it'd be a huge improvement, said Nate. Yeah, but you know what? This is it. It's the same mistake the fans make all the time. After the game against Leeds, Fred does an interview. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. We all love Fred. Oh, Fred. Oh, he's so underrated, Fred. He had half an hour good against Leeds and scored a goal. And he's fucking brilliant. And he's been shit tonight. This is the problem. Maguire, Fred, McTominay, they can all give you one good game every 5 or 6, but they can't do it week in, week out. Did we really expect anything different from this game from the previous game, says Jay Sam? I did. I expected a bit of momentum. I expected a bit of confidence.
Look at him go down. Look at him. Get him, you lying stick of shit. He just went down. Oh, get stuffed, ref. I've had enough.
This is just pain. Can't watch this without fear. Please just bench Captain Harry, says Tony.
He took too long with it, that. He took way too long with that shot. He's been our best player.
Right, United got a bit of space here down the right-hand side. Sancho, Pogba, Fred. It's a bad pass by Pogba. It's a good tackle by Pogba there. Oh, fuck off, Rashford. Bloody hell, mate. And that's it. Take him off. Take him off for that. Bloody joker. He gets the ball 35 yards out. He's got Luke Shaw on the overlap. He's finally got a bit of space. You know what he does? He thinks he's going to score from 35 yards and he hits it for 3 points. I don't care who you are. Bruno, Pogba, whatever. That's a bloody shambles in a Champions League game. That is a joke. To do that in a Champions League game, to think you are going to score from 35 yards out against Oblak in that situation, that tells you a lot about the player's ability to change and think logically. It's just ridiculously bad decision.
Go tackle that.
I mean, I don't even know why anyone would think to do that.
Oh, see, shut up, you knobhead. Oh my god. Oh, I'm going to get something to eat. I need to go get another beer, me. Can you say it now? Don't you?
The only positive is it's 1-0. Like, we could get a 1-1 draw here and reset. Mark, we need some Ollie Ball second half spirit show, says Nick Epps. I'll tell you what, I mean, look, Bruno's been crap, and I've seen Bruno be crap this season, but the one that's disappointed me the most is Pogba. And I'm not in a hate way at all. I like Pogba, but the worrying thing is, I just didn't think he had this sort of performance in him in the last few weeks. He's been so consistent. Hopefully he can turn it around. Sancho was a right winger at Dortmund. Playing off the left was to accommodate Rashford. Also thought this game would suit Fred. Clearly not, said Tony. Nice play by Ronaldo. Here we go. Lindelof, whip across. Drop Bruno is what I think, but for who is the problem?
We're not scoring those.
Lovely play by Charles Felix. Lindelof. It's a shame. It's a shame. Everyone put in your drink orders. It's booze o'clock, says Sean Finity. Harry would be brilliant at the linesman position on a nice Sunday day down in Stoke. Local Sunday League teams. Barry, give the captain's armband to any opposition player, says Joe. And Atletico are constantly playing diagonals to isolate Lindelof. No wonder they're playing Felix over Suarez, smart room from Simeone to Zephyr. Hello, Mark. You think Randy could play Lindelof at right back because he's too scared to drop Maguire, says Tish. Yes, I do. I've been impressed with João Felix. I know he's a good player, but he's had so many injuries lately. He didn't really play in the Euros. It's been annoying how good he's been today because he's not played a lot. Well, I've not really seen him play a lot for probably 2 years, but he's a good player. Good block by Varane. I'd lose my shit if I see the not result we wanted. We go again. Tweet spot was doing my head into skate blow. Ball into Ronaldo, it's too long. I mean, we say subs. He doesn't really have any subs to make, does he? The attacking subs, are you going to get booked for that, Fred, surely? No? It's gone then, isn't it? What subs have we got on the bench? I'm having a look.
Felix again. He's look at him run. You're fine, you pillock. Fucking hell, fire. He does me any chance. Go on, Felix. I would have me like no.
This has been another poor performance from United. Terrible and very worried long term, says Mohammed.
Felix is like is that you know that advert Felix with a car, right? It's like one of them.
Please subscribe, by the way. We're only 30 away from 280,000. We lose this game, you see a Juve Athletic comeback, says Antonio.
I think, yeah, Rashford needs to come off. Awful, this.
Henderson for Rashford, says Joe. Well, yeah, I've got 2 keepers on the bench.
What's this for now? What's it about?
I'm very surprised.
It's Felix again!
I'm very surprised. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. The cannibal. Come on, bring him on. Can't wait for Lewis Spurs to come on, score again, and just walk him in head. Does me head in that.
Burnley are going to beat Spurs. Cracking result for Burnley. That title.
Burnley. 3-1 to Burnley. Not 3-1. Shit. Right.
Spurs absolutely bottling it.
Basically, you can't even touch Atletico Madrid because they just go down.
This game is just sad 10 years of it, says Jack. It's the fans I feel sorry for. We get so excited about it, and the players just can't deliver. You know, I literally said it before kickoff, didn't I? Really excited.
Sure, it is a joke.
We've got no control. Donny's better than all these pretenders, says Jack. Great to think Justin Bieber is one of the most popular artists of our generation and is now wearing the number 7 shirt for Atletico Madrid, says Ryan. Our fullbacks can take on anyone, and our midfielders can't take on anyone, and our midfielders are heavily man-marked. By the way, Atletico are without their 5 best players: Carrasco, Lamar, Griezmann, Suarez, and Coke. It's a sobering thought, so, but maybe we'll score from this corner, this cross. Bruno takes it. It's a good cross. Ooh, headed away, edge of the box. Good block by Sancho. Good hit by Sancho. Good block by Atletico Madrid. Rashford loses it again. I can get him off.
Get Rashford off now, please. Get him off. He's just had another shot. I've had enough. Get him off. Get a longer run now. Just get him off. Get him off.
Getting booked, Rashford.
Have a look. You know something, right? I can say something anyway. I'll tell you a minute, guys, when I watch this free kick.
I can't understand it. I even said in the preview, I wouldn't be surprised if he turned up. He's going to turn up at some point. You can't keep playing like this week in, week out for months. There's a myth that we will go to Old Trafford and win it. It's nonsense. We play terribly there too. Remember,
Get him off. Get him off. I've had enough. Get him. Get him off. Get. Right, Nick. Take rest. I've had enough.
Well, the match reaction is going to be hilarious. So Wan-Bissaka's
have a look. Let's have a look.
coming on and Matic is coming on.
Yeah. Have a look. Have a look. What?
Lindelof off.
Oh, see, do you know what? Get off my screen. Get off my bloody screen. Rashford, you need to go off. Lad, I'm sorry. Message is coming on. So I'll do Tellers, Wan-Bissaka, and then Matic's coming on. Do you know what? I'll tell you something now, right? I'll tell you something now. I'm not going to game, but every single time, right, we go for the ball of Atletico Madrid, right? They go down for no reason. They just go down. It's absolute bullshit. They just go down. It's basically like
we've got players in that team who are too powerful. It's as simple as that. It's player power. Whether it's coming from the board or Darren Fletcher or Victor or whether Brandon's just not strong enough, this is just pure player power. We're 1-0 down because of one of these lads, and he's still on the pitch because he's got the captain's armband on. You know, you got. I don't know why Wan-Bissaka's coming on instead of Delo as well. What's Delo done now? You know, last few games I saw Delo, he's very good. He's now on the scrappy. Does he not watch our preview shows? Delo's English, bro. You can pick him. He can be in your favourites gang. It's painful how dreadful Rashford is, says Alec. And Rashford needs to stick to Vogue and Burberry. He's done as a footballer. Tried to be a Beckham and failed, says Ollie. Are we trying to win this game? I'm confused, says Anthony. I think we're trying to keep it to 1-0, mate. Rangnick just must not get the permanent job. He just solidified it today, says Gergo. Mark, can you say hi to my boys George, James and Ollie, only because they're all suffering with United playing crap too, says Steve. Hi to George, James and Ollie. Hope you're doing well, lads. We're all in it together. We're all in it together. Well, this might benefit us because Matic can actually play for 20 minutes, so and the game has slowed down enough. Good ball by Matic. Corner to United. Oh no, offside. Bruno was offside. Thanks everyone who's subscribing, by the way. We're really close to 280,000. Remember the United Stand. We're live every morning at 10 o'clock, every night at 8 o'clock. Get involved with the channel. You're very welcome. One day we might be good. With the subs, we are just accepting defeat and trying to limit the damage, says Daryl Street. Well, they're not subs to win a game, are they? I always like Rashford, but I worry he's turning into the new Lingard, says Jim. I can't tell you what's going on with Rashford. I'm confused. I'm just confused. Rangnick's gone ultra defensive with his subs. He's settling for 1-0, says Hiram. And there really is zero chemistry between Rashford and Ronaldo. The divide is clear to see. The fans aren't stupid, says IQ. If Salah played for Rashford for Liverpool, he'd been taken off, says Brian. It feels like our club is being run by Liverpool fans, says Joshua. Well, player ratings is going to come out very soon. You can tell everybody what you think about some of these players in there. Mark, if we get 20,000 likes on this video, will you make a Maguire diss track?
Look.
20,000 likes on this video, mate. It's not really
Bit harsh, that.
Look back with fondness.
And what's a bit harsh?
You know, I'm sorry disappointed, to be honest with you. Look forward to this for a long time. We have as fans, you know, you just expect a performance. You cannot trust this team.
Another player's David, but you need to fucking hell. I ain't getting really frustrated now. Listen, you Paraline bloody Mourinho. See, when he's an arrogant winner. Diego Simeone is an arrogant winner. Like Mourinho were. He's an arrogant winner. And I hate that. And I was like, oh, well, he's an arrogant winner, but he might win you something. Yeah, but he's arrogant. I don't like that. I don't like arrogant winners.
You know, the manager's the manager at the end of the day. I think you've got to look at the manager. It's clear to see Ralph has favourites like Ollie to Aston, and this is absolute joke. Why do they make us suffer as fans? I've never remembered it in my whole life, says Eduardo. Corner to Atletico Madrid. Good header. I think it was Varane. João Felix. Well, I don't know why he was trying to volley that, but thankfully he did. This is absolute joke. That was Eduardo. Thank you very much. Thanks to Wash and Go for sponsoring the show. I think we all feel like that. Wash our hands and go. I think the players need to wash and go because they're covered in shit, because they are shit. Have a wash and go. But links in the video description. If you want to get a kit for your team or someone you know, enter the competition. You can get a kit, a brand new kit, sponsored by Wash and Go. Big shout out to them for doing that. Also, you can get your 2-in-1. I do use it. I've got loads of it. And
I can't.
deliver to your door through Amazon through the link in the description.
I can't see Nick Laundry. I can't see it. Look at Grammatino. Look at him. Not Grammatino. Gran Felix. He loves it, doesn't he? Prat. Fucking prat.
To win when you have two undroppable imposters in the team, says Julian. Yeah, I just mentioned them, didn't I? Any manager that comes in has to sell Rashford, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw and Fred, says John. Fred's just been booked. In all my years watching United, this is the worst bench we've had, says Clayton. Yeah, but you know what? Whatever you think about Martial and Donny van der Beek, and I think they're both very good, they wanted to leave, so they left. But the reason they wanted to leave is because they didn't get any game time. If we'd have given out fair game time, they wouldn't have wanted to leave, and they would be an option in a game like this. So that reflects badly on the club as well. What is Fred doing there? Shot over the bar. I mean, look, he made those 3 defensive subs with 25 minutes to go. Right, Griezmann's coming on, Alanga's coming on. This has got to be for Rashford. Lamar and Griezmann coming on. I think Atletico Madrid fancy a second goal. Yeah, Rashford's off.
Rashford's going off, guys. Rashford is going off.
Like according
He needs to go.
but that match should have happened should have happened at half time. Griezmann is on and Lamar is gone for Atletico Madrid.
I'm in about it.
They might fancy it on. Jumping it comes off. Lobby comes off. It's nice to see the best Portuguese number 7 player. I haven't watched Atletico in a while, says 2. And maybe Ollie didn't have favourites and he was forced to play certain players too, says IQ. Felix has been outstanding. Yeah. Well, it's a sorry state of affairs because this is not the game it should have been, but we're basically hoping we can keep this to 1-0 for Old Trafford. It wouldn't be unlike United to. It wouldn't be like unlike United to go and get a late equaliser. I know I'm talking out my arse, but you know, you never know.
I think it's locked. It's right there. Yeah.
Play rating around .com in the video description. But I mean, the scary thing is tell you what, I think it was a foul. This could be it, Bruno. This could be it. Well done, Ben. Nice one. I don't think it was a foul. Probably just didn't was. Got that right. Crystal Palace beating Watford 4-1. We're playing Watford. 3 points. 5 minutes to Liverpool against Leeds. Good free kick position for Manchester United here. Goals against Atlanta when we got that late Ronaldo goal and we didn't deserve it. How that if we scored from this, because it would just be so like United to play absolute shit and still get the result. And most of all time I'll wait till we score if we score. Ronaldo, I don't think this is a Ronaldo area. I think this needs to be a Tellez, to be honest. I think it's too close for Ronaldo. I don't know how I put it in the chat, but I think this is, I hope it works. But I just feel from this area it's a bit close for Ronaldo. Ronaldo hits it. It's not Ronaldo's range. 6-0 to Liverpool against Leeds. player ratings. I think the link's in the video description. It's below the Watch and Go stuff. Yes, it is. Or you can go to unionstand.com. Bruno. Into Alanga. This is your chance, mate. Yes! Sit down! Sit down! Alanga's done it again. Manchester United 1-1. Sit on it, La Liga. Sit on it, La Liga. We're so proud that we still made it 1-1. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. We played absolutely crap and we've still drawn with Atletico Madrid. Sit on it, La Liga. I told you. La Liga's crap. It's absolutely crap. We can play like that and still get points. Love it. Alanga, what a finish as well. Wow, what a finish. What a finish. Bruno has been rubbish. Brilliant assist. And Alanga puts it past Oblak. I mean, I don't know what Oblak's angles are there because it's in the right and the
That's not offside.
Oh, relief. Relief. We're going to win it. We're going to win the Champions League, everybody. We're going to win the Champions League. Oblak is crap. That's not even in the bottom corner, and it's gone well past his foot. His angles are rubbish, but we'll take it. 1-1. Lingard's coming on for Sancho now. Alanga.
Okay, that's Simeone.
Let's get to that final whistle. Let's try and find a bit of form and let's get back to Old Trafford. Alanga needs to start ahead of Rashford. Oh, he's got 2 goals in 2 games, DJ. He's got to start ahead of Rashford. I mean, I'd start Henderson ahead of Rashford. I tell you what, it's a dangerous. I was thinking about this before the game, and I will just drop it in. We have been crap. I don't think I can deny it. We've been crap. In some ways, the draw will mask some disgustingly bad performances from certain players tonight. But Bruno's been crap. This is the thing about Bruno. Even when he's rubbish, he can still produce something. But I was thinking about this before the game. You know, if we lose this game 1-0 at Old Trafford, we've got pumped up, you know, we've got to win. We need to keep that same mentality. If we draw this game, it's basically a one-hit wonder at Old Trafford. So I hope you can keep that. I hope you can keep the same mentality. They cannot drop Alanga for a long time. He's played too well recently not to play for Rashford to marry. Well, it's a bit, for me, it's the same as Lindelof. You know, you've got to play Rashford. You've got to play Alanga over Rashford. You've got to play Lindelof over Maguire. But he's subtly Oblak pulled a hand over there, positioning all over. Oh, mate, Kate. I'm glad you noticed it. From somebody who's done goalkeeping, and anybody who's done any goalkeeping. He's been beaten on his foot by that much, and the ball still goes very central in the goal. His angles. I agree with what people say. Why is Alanga getting in those spaces and Rashford not? Sebastian, rhythm is a dancer. Anthony Alanga, try and stop him if you're there. It's Sean Finity. But look, that's not our fault. That's not our problem. You know, the keeper's made a massive error. Look, watch here. This is the angle. Look at Oblak. His angles are terrible. Absolutely terrible. He's left so much of the goal, and that's not even in the bottom corner. I'm criticizing Atletico Madrid goalkeeper, but actually I'm not happy about it. But his angles are terrible. 5 minutes to go. I did see that Spurs lost. Alanga proving Rashford's just the pace merchant, says Duracell. Pity matches in 5 years longer. Midfield has been so much better since he came on. Kieran Byrne. Well, we said it when he came on, didn't he? For 20 minutes, matches you can do your job. You just can't do it for 60. Is Alanga going to be the player Rashford was meant to be? Looks like he has more attributes than Rashford ever had, says Jeremy. Well, yeah, but you know, was it a couple of weeks ago? People were saying Alanga's crap. You know, you've got to. He's a young lad. You've got to give him time. Oblak did a Dean Henderson, says Ryan Barnes. I'll put my hands up and say Oblak is crap. I don't know how it's happened because for me he was one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But he's not at the moment, is he? Mark, this team is crap. The football is crap, and the manager seems like just another puppet for the Glazers. I worry about getting to that final, says Ash. I wouldn't think about the final. I'm not even convinced that we'll beat them at Old Trafford. But the point is, let's just keep it open. Let's keep ourselves in it. Thanks everyone who's watching, by the way. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Match reactions coming up after this one. So make sure you do your player ratings. Mark every player out of 10, 6 being the average. I mean, it's an interesting thing because it's not, you know, if you'd said to me at the start of the game, would you take 1-1? Oh, Griezmann's just hit the bar. If you'd said to me at the start of the game, would you take 1-1? Yeah, I would, because it just means you write it off, and then it's at Old Trafford. But in these circumstances, I think we're very fortunate to get 1-1, and I think some of the players have been disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Some of these substitutes, not substitutes, first teamers have put in shockingly bad performances. Oblak was panicking at the breakaway, and I think that's why his angle's so wrong. I don't know what happened, but he's lost his mojo, says Doug. And Mark, the team's crap. Probably have done that one from Ash as well. Yeah, Griezmann just hit the bar. I just want to get to full time now. Take the point. We've got away with it if we get the point. I think we all know that. Yeah, it's not. I've just been told it's not a point. Yeah, it's a draw. I don't normally like draws. In these circumstances, I bloody love it. It saved me a load of shit off social as well. Not losing to a La Liga side is hilarious if it doesn't happen, because I really did think we weren't going to lose. We were actually deserved to lose as well. So to not lose would be a big bonus. And Atletico could have only got themselves to blame. You know, if we go to anywhere and play like this, we definitely do deserve to lose. But to come out of it and not losing is it's fantastic. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely fantastic. Get another defender on, Ralph. Park the bus. You've got my permission. Park the bus. Let's get back to Old Trafford and start again, which is what we do get to do, remember. This first leg means nothing now. No away goals, so basically it just becomes a game. It's all Old Trafford, isn't it? May as well be 0-0. Whoever wins that game, it's a one-shot wonder. Hi, Mark. Please, could you wish my mate Reese a happy birthday? He's a Chelsea crap that loves United stands, says Jason. Happy birthday to Reese. Hope you have a good day, as long as that doesn't mean United losing. Brad's been immense, says Sebastian Bodry. Anyone seen our 80 million captain open his mouth this game, says Keenan. No, you know what though? I mean, if you're absolutely being honest, you could probably say that Maguire he's not been good. He's not made any more mistakes apart from the one that cost us the goal. 4 minutes added on here. But, no, I'm not going to pretend that Pogba's not been good. I actually don't think that Bruno was that good, but he's ended up with an assist. I don't think Fred's been that good. I thought Rashford was abysmal. I don't think Sancho's done much. I don't think Ronaldo's done much. But I think some of the players, you can put it down to the fact that they've played in a game that's Matic might be injured here. Nobody's been good. It's not 2-1, by the way. It's just people in the chat putting 2-1, even though we're absolutely bang on for the time, and Matic is down injured, so it's not 2-1. But the performance of some players goes beyond getting away with it. I mean, man of the match for me is probably Lindelof, isn't it? One of the Swedes. He could give it to Alanga. He could give it to Lindelof. Yeah. Mark, you've got my permission just to block a lot of them. Don't worry about it. I don't care whether they're members. I don't care whether they've been here for weeks. They couldn't be blocked. They could be here for years. They can get blocked. It makes no difference to me. No times out. Just block them. Cross comes in. Imagine if United win this. Tellez, Ronaldo, Varane. Let's give him the free kick. It's not going to happen. Minute to go. Player ratings, links in the video description. Mark every player at a 10. 6 being the average. One minute to go. Let's put the tackle in. Down the line to Sancho.
That's not a phone.
Mark, I feel Ronaldo has tried to contribute to nick it. Yeah, there's not enough thing going on. I mean, we've literally got about 20 seconds to go now. Very sad not to see Sue come out tonight, Felix. It's been a very sad performance from United. It's been a very good result, but it's been a very, very sad performance. I mean, it's just not been very good. The players will come out and say, we go again at Old Trafford, same old bollocks, but these sort of results tend to actually do more damage, even though it's a positive result. It'll probably do them more damage because they will go, well, we've got a good result at the end. Here we go, Wan-Bissaka, come on. Lingard with the shot. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. Brett should blow. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to hide from all the notes I took before we scored. The final whistle goes. I still think there's a big question to be asked about that team. Rubbish. We got away with it. We definitely got away with it. Is that down to the fact that Atletico Madrid are not that good? We're very lucky to get a draw out of that game. Players will probably say they showed fight. They showed shite. You know, if I see Maguire and people like that going, wow, yeah, look at us, great result, lads. You fucking contributed to the shit that we performed. Ronaldo looks pissed off. He doesn't look happy at all. And he's right. And I applaud Ronaldo for that.
Rubbish, that shot, rubbish.
Shit performance saved by a youngster, effectively. And I'm fed up of it. I'm fed up of watching United put in that sort of a shit performance. And until we clear house, we're going to keep doing it.
Nah, crap that.
Getting through to the next round now because we're very lucky. We're very lucky. And I'm very happy that I can say that we didn't
No.
get the league side.
So, you know what? Do on Simeone, you knobhead.
So anyway, I'll see you on the match reaction.
Right, yeah, just give me a minute.
Thanks to Wash and Go. Make sure to enter the competition. And I'll see you on the match reaction in about a minute's time where we'll talk through a lot of the things we're talking about.
The match reaction now.
Performances from some of these players that should not be wearing this shirt. And a big reason why I wouldn't keep Randy because the manager. I'll see you over there in a minute.
Right. Right, guys, let me just do the player ratings now. I'm sweating. Right. David De Gea. Give him 7. Lindelof. Give him 9. Remember, 3. Actually, 1, yeah. Varane. 8. Actually, I'll give him a 9. Luke Shaw, I'll give him a 4. Actually, yeah, I'll give him a 1. He weren't. No. Fred. 3. Pogba, I'll give a 4 because he was quiet. Bruno, I'll give a 6. I will give a... Because he got... Well, I'll give him a 7 because obviously he got the assist for the goal. Rashford, 1. Sancho... I'll give him a 5. 2. He was very quiet. 1 because he didn't really... No. Tellers, I give him a 6 because obviously... Message, 5. Alanga, 10. I would. Lingard, 1. I give him because he didn't really think, did he? Rednick, 5. Right, guys. Like I said, I will be back. I will be back. Obviously, I'm back tomorrow for the match preview for the United versus Watford, but it'll be at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to be tuning up tomorrow because obviously it's our full, but so anyways, guys, and don't forget, guys, follow Jasmine Passion on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So then, guys, we got pulled over the park by Bram Felix, who's about nearly 4'8", and McGrath can't do nothing. I must probably put a video out tomorrow, guys, because I'm going to do I might do another video tomorrow for the maybe Cavani and Ronaldo stats. So then, guys, I will be back tomorrow, maybe with a video. Obviously, I'm doing the match preview tomorrow as well. And I've got the Ralph Rangnick's press conference on Friday, and then I've got the Watchalong on on Saturday. So then, guys, peace, love, and rock and roll.